going on, guys?
What's up? What's up?
It's another week. You know what it is.
I love it.
It's week 11 picks in the NFL with my boy DJ and Den. I'm Pick'em Nick'em. We're running through all the games, so make sure you stay tuned. See what we're liking. See what we're loving.
Let's go.
Subscribe. Like the video. We're doing this every single week. Stay tuned to the end. We're also going to throw out some juicy locks. We need locks right now, so we're putting the house on this week.
Let's go. Hey, don't forget, put in the comments. What do you guys like? Give us your thoughts. Let us know. Our three locks come at the end, as per usual. Right now, we're going to jump right into it. Pick'em, Nick'em, DJ Den. Let's go. Week 11. What do you got, Pick'em?
First game on the slate, we got Atlanta against the Taysom Hill QB1
ATL
Saints.
ATL, another tragic loss.
We know. We were kind of running down this game earlier. We were saying, Atlanta run D is a little bit sus. It's going to be a really tight game, we feel.
What does Peyton have in mind for Taysom Hill? First start of his career against Atlanta. We all know Atlanta. Who knows? I mean, they've got a potent offense, but the defense is absolutely terrible. Something to throw out here. Falcons, as a road dog, 7-1 against the spread in the last 8. So we've been playing with this. We're kind of looking at it. We're teasing the line here, and
we're gonna push it. We're gonna push it.
Yeah, we're gonna tease the line. We're thinking right away. Falcons
+7.
+7.
I like it.
+7.
If they're gonna compete, it's gonna compete against Taysom Hill. On to Cincinnati against the Washington football team. Spread is right now towards Washington, which is pretty surprising. Throw a little shade on JV right there.
That's one of those things. I mean, Washington, they absolutely pummeled Dallas last time out. 25, some of the 3. Who cares about Dallas? But Washington's got a defense that's like, it's there, but it's not. It's there, it's not. Alex Smith starting again. Scary Terry's a really good WR if you have him, especially in fantasy.
Not bad, eh?
This line is, it's almost like basically a pick 'em. They're in Washington, Cincy. We got Heisman winner Burrow. At the end of the day, we are both leaning on Cincinnati at +1.5.
I take the Heisman over.
We're liking that. I mean, you don't know what you get with Washington. At least with Burrow, you're gonna go at least 40, 50 attempts at passing in the game, and at least throw up some numbers. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. In it, they're pretty good receivers. I mean, if you have them in fantasy, I got them both, and they've been doing real well with fantasy points, like at least 7 to 8 targets each a game. So they're putting up numbers. So at the end of the day, leaning Cincy as the dog, continue that dog trend
on the road. Next up, Detroit, Carolina. I know it's off the board right now. We've heard about CMC. We've heard about all the injury rows.
No Tutty, maybe no Tutty. We don't even know yet. Mike Davis, who's been serviceable as a running back, one with Carolina. In Carolina, this is one of those games. It could be Carolina's got a decent defense. They've been playing well up until the last couple of weeks. They've been shoddy, I think. Bottom 10 of the league. So,
I think without seeing points on the board here, it's kind of hard to kind of give you an indication. It is a toss-up, though.
I mean, personally, I was talking with him. I know Pick'em Nick'em was probably with me on this. We like the Panthers just because they got a better defense, and there's a lot of injuries on Detroit. They have no Swift this week, so they got the ageless wonder AP in, and as well as Kerryon Johnson. Will they do something?
Vet experience?
Who knows?
Who knows? Anyways, we're going to Houston against the Texans. 2 points.
Patriots against Texans.
Houston versus the Patriots. In Houston. 2 points favored towards the Patriots, which is a little surprising. I feel like Houston's picked up, trending over the past 3 games. It's
like one of those teams. It's like Texans. Like, who the hell are you guys? Like, Watson has been
in Cleveland last week. I mean, they just I don't know. I thought that'd be a better game.
It was, but it was
disappointing.
Well, don't forget that weather was an absolute hurricane that whole game. So there was
the lightning strike.
There was no chance of anything. I hope you took the under. That's exactly what we had all game for that. That was terrible. In this game, heading into it, Houston at home. against the Patriots, who seem like they're starting to come into their own. They upset the Ravens, heavy upset last week.
Was that like an obscurity, like a one-off game? I don't know.
We don't know, but I think Watson, Texans, Fuller. We don't know if DJ is back.
Yeah.
But Duke Johnson's still serviceable. The other DJ, we're leaning Texans +2.
Yeah. Okay, next we got the Steamers against the Beagles. This game in Cleveland, Browns only 3 points.
Yeah, this is one of those games. This is like two terrible teams, but at the end of the day, seems like the Eagles are starting to get all their guys back from injury.
Yeah.
Jalen Reagor's been going off-ish.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders is back. You've got Richard Rodgers, who's been getting some. Travis Fulgham, the rookie receiver, has been coming into his own.
Yeah.
This game, we've been looking at the stats, and we really like. For one, we like Cleveland first half -1.5.
We pulled out the almanac. Okay,
Yeah.
It's going to be another terrible day.
Another terrible day
in Cleveland.
off the Steamers.
Rain. Yeah,
8 degrees, raining. Big one we like here is the under first half, 23.5 total.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns plus a field goal for these two teams in raining weather again. I don't know. Listen, I got potent run offense, Cleveland with Chubb and Hunt, but
dual. Yeah.
But what's going to happen there? I don't know. I don't think they're teams that are going to like push the envelope on pushing points in the end zone at the end of the day, right?
Well, Cleveland's got to establish a run, I think, to make that game successful.
For sure.
On the flip side of it, you got Wentz, who it's a confidence thing, I think, right now. I mean, his ability
Wentz, where's
to
he
throw,
throwing, right? Like,
I mean, his ability to throw is there. It's just a matter of like, is he throwing to a wideout or is it a DB?
It's so true.
So,
I mean,
his accuracy is
Wentz
good.
has been up until the past couple of weeks one of the top fantasy receivers. Fantasy quarterbacks, putting up points, 20+ points. Solid numbers. But I mean, Cleveland D is also pretty good. Myles Garrett. Our pick of the year for defensive player of the year has been playing unreal. Leads the league in sacks.
15 or something like that.
Something along those lines. He's up there. He's doing real well. But again, we're liking the Cleveland -1.5 first half.
Yep. Okay, now we got Lutton and the Jags. They're playing host to the only undefeated team. Only Big Ben, Claypool, Juju. You name it, they have the offensive weapons. For me to at least, I mean, are we going undefeated season? Is that too early? Or
That's tough to call. It's tough to call because the AFC is a tough place to play in. I think, the Steelers have to face the Ravens again. There may or may not be. I don't know if they face the Chiefs. I don't think they face the Chiefs this year, but
it'd be interesting to take a look at this.
That's
schedule.
a good one. I mean,
but it's 10.5 points.
10.5.
This week.
Like Lutton came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere. He came back down to earth against Green Bay. Green Bay doesn't have a amazing defense.
There was a point in that game where you thought, is this Jags team going to do it?
There was a possibility that the Jags could have helped out our survivor pool and helped out a lot of people that had Green Bay, right? At the end of the day, I think, they're too powerful, Pittsburgh. They got, like you said, they have Juju, Claypool, they have Connor, Deontay.
Yeah.
Big Ben has been playing lights out for a guy that had like a fucking spaghetti arm at the beginning of the year.
True.
So I think it's too much for the Jags to handle. Even though they play tough at home, they're a tough team. I think the points is going to be tough to come by. We're liking I think the points will be great because of the powerful offense.
Robinson, your boy.
And James Robinson has been playing really good for a rookie running back.
Yeah.
They have Chark. They have something. If London's getting the ball out there, which I think he will at home, the over 46 is what we're riding with.
I like it. We're moving on. We're going to the embarrassed Ravens.
Yeah.
They're taking host to the Titans. It's going to be a big matchup. Yeah, I like this in the early slate.
Another AFC matchup here that Titans have been falling of late, and what's going on with the Titans? I don't know. King Henry hasn't looked like
he's been good.
He's been looking like Queen Henry in the past 3 weeks. He hasn't fucking done anything.
Are they fake good? I think
Tannehill, he got paid. It's like, is he gonna play like he did last year?
True.
But I mean, the first 5 games Tennessee was was all over the map, doing well, and then they started going down.
Then they hit Pittsburgh.
Yeah, so like their offense has been stumbling. So then you got on the flip side, Baltimore. Like again, they got embarrassed against New England. They need to come back. Yeah, that's the thing. So what's this like? This game, we think the total's a little too high at 49.5. Even though Baltimore could score. Yeah. Henry's there. We're liking the under 49.5.
Yeah, we were looking at some against the spreads and the over-unders there. I think it was favorable, something like 7-0 in the under in the past 7 or something like that.
These two teams.
It's probably going to be a defensive match.
I mean, if you're looking at on the spread point, we're gonna tease this down a little to the Baltimore's -3. Yeah, the 6 might be. It could be doable, but where's again?
It's like do we get the Sunday night Ravens or do we get?
Yeah, we don't know which one. We don't know which one.
Yeah, are they gonna put up 38 or are they gonna? Yeah, so that's kind of tease it down. Let's be a little bit conservative, but Ravens need to win. They need to win pretty bad, but. We're off to Mile High. The Finns. The sunny
up,
Finns.
Baby.
They've been tanning on the beach all week. They're 3-0 in the past 3. They are
5-0. Not a 5-game winning streak, right?
5-game
winning streak right now. Flores has got him playing them unreal. Yeah. And no one's talking about the Dolphins' defense. They're like top 5 in the past 5 games, right? They've been playing real well. Xavier Howard been unreal against top receivers in the past 3-4 weeks. Byron Jones, who they paid $1 trillion for from Dallas, another corner.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth it. They've been playing real well. Flip side, you got on the offense, got my boy Tua, right? Tua, he hasn't won the Dolphins a game, but he's winning. And that's all you really want at the end of the day.
Yeah, the juju is there on the team in terms of, ever since he got that starting position, he got that QB1 slot. Right. It's like the defense stepped up on that first week, and it's like they're playing as a team.
Finally, after being such a disastrous organization for God knows how long, they're playing on the right track. Flip side, look at Denver. I mean, it's 1 week they're doing well, 1 week they're not. Drew Lock, who we love, hasn't been tossing the ball. There was a slight injury. I think it was last week, came out a couple of series, but...
I got a bet on Drew Lock.
Yeah,
I was so hot and horny over this guy. Young jock last year. Yeah. It's going down, and the only thing that's going down is his career right now.
That's it. So
if he doesn't fucking pick it up right now.
Yeah, so I mean, we're on the Dolphins 3.5.
Yep. I like it.
The next one. This one might surprise people.
The next one is the Chargers. They're playing host to the Jets.
Jets.
If Herbert wasn't playing in this game, I probably wouldn't even look at the score. Yeah. But obviously, the rookie has made a lot of us tune into this Chargers team. The Riversless.
The Riversless Chargers.
Gosh darn it!
I mean, this game. 10 points. Okay, so 10 points for a Chargers team that's still missing Bosa on D, although they still have some weapons on defense. Herbert just cut his hair. Now he looks like he's back in grade 7.
Yes.
Everyone saw those memes for sure. He looks like he's back in 7.
What if his helmet's like a little loose? I hated playing after a haircut.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It doesn't feel right. I think at this point, we might surprise you here. Jets coming off a bye. They got nothing to play for other than playing for first overall for Trevor Lawrence. Flacco, Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl champion, MVP. Still there. We like the Jets coming off the bye at +10. Don't think they're going to win the game. But 10 points is a lot against Herbert, who's been there. So get this. The only 2 teams in the NFL right now that have lost games under 7 points are the Steelers at 8-0 and the Chargers at 2 or 9-0 and 2-7 is Chargers. The only 2 teams that have lost games for less than 7 points.
So within 7 points.
Within 7 points, they've lost their games. So Chargers have been losing their games because they find a way to lose. Yeah, and they're really close. So I think the Jets will cover this. We think the Jets will cover this at +10.
Yeah. No, rumor has it. We got a little inside scoop. Flacco was bringing the Super Bowl ring into the locker room. Let the guys take a look at it.
Take a little shine at it.
A little mojo, we think, is going to be building up into this game.
For sure.
Next up, we got the would you say red hot Vikings? Would you say they're like chugga, chugga, chugga? Like the train is finally getting out of the station?
Yeah, I mean, like Kirk Cousins, you know what? He helped us big last week with our massive parlay that we hit. 5 units or whatever you guys want to call it. We hit big. We were so happy that hit. You know, the Vikings, they got a solid-ish defense.
Yeah.
And then you got the Cowboys, Jared Gilbert.
It's not even worth talking about. Like, I mean,
it's kind of so sad because they got Zeke, Cooper, Gallup, CD Lamb. Such a potent offense.
CD Lamb for me is like next level.
This guy and if Dak is there,
so good.
Dak is there, and who was leading the league still until like week 7 with passing, it would be another story. At this point, Dallas is Dallas. They don't have anything. They're not going to get the ball. If anything, they should just hand off the ball to Zeke, and then it doesn't work. Whatever. Maybe find 7-yard passes.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins, he plays great against very mediocre to less quarterbacks.
100%.
We're going Vikings -7.
Yep. Okay, we got what I consider to be one of the better games of the week. You have the Colts playing host to the Packers. Packers coming off a little bit of a sus win. They've had it like every other week. It's like, what Packer team are you going to get? And the Colts have been steady Eddie all year.
Well, they came out last week on Thursday Night Football and absolutely demolished the Titans.
Yeah.
Came out and our defense played unreal. You know, one of these games is like the Jaguars came in Lambeau Field. They're like, we got this W, no problem. That's what maybe faulted them for making it a little bit closer than what they wanted it to be. I mean, Aaron has been lights out with Devontae Adams. You know he's getting the ball. Again, another lock of the week. Devontae Adams, anytime touchdown. You could count this.
You could almost just week 11, week 12.
Just
week
write it
13,
in for the rest of the remaining of the year. Devontae Adams is anytime touchdown.
Where do I start this week? Oh, yeah, Devontae, Tutty, boom.
And that's it. And you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, even though the Packers are the dog in this game, heading into Lucas Oil, we still like the Packers. The big thing that we like is the money line because we're on the plus money here. Aaron knows that this is a hard team to play against, so they got to bring a better game. We're liking the Packers on the money line, which is paying plus 100. If you're on the spread, it's plus 1.5. Pick them.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like you said there, if it's 1.5, it's essentially a pick 'em. So if you're gonna pick a team, you know, you look at that plus 100. That's juicy odds. I drool for that stuff, and it's Aaron.
That's all we need to say. That's it.
The Sunday nighter is gonna be a battle with the Las Vegas Raiders against the Chiefs. A little stat we were looking at earlier with Mr. Andy Reid coming off a bye week was 15-2.
15-2 off the bye week. He is like the all-time coach for coming off the byes. I mean, Andy Reid is Andy Reid. We all know, we all love his foggy face shield, right? So he is one of our favorites.
Give him some Windex.
You know, Chiefs coming off a bye. Yes, we all know they lost to the Raiders. The Raiders played them real tough in Kansas City.
Yeah.
But this is the Chiefs we're talking about.
This is time for them to put a little bit of a
this is, you know, they got pummeled at home. They did not like that against the Raiders. I believe it was week 2 or 3. This time, they're coming off flip side. But we're looking at the points. I mean, like 8 points. Like
it's sus. It's a little.
We know they could put that up, but the Raiders might still have that same game plan. And don't forget, they still got Waller. They still got Jacobs. Derek Carr might be angry. Might throw the ball to Ruggs. So they still have some. They still have some weapons.
Yeah.
What we're looking at is obviously at the end of the day is the Vegas defense. Are they going to be able to withhold the potent offense of Kansas City?
Yeah.
So we've kind of teased this down. We're looking at the Chiefs minus 6.5. So a touchdown. It should go in Chiefs' favor in this way.
Yeah.
If not, I could see Mahomes and company and Reed all getting pissed that they lost and absolutely come out flying. And it could be more than 2 touchdowns.
Little redemption.
Big time. So
they
it'll be a great Sunday night game.
For sure. Now we're off to the Monday nighter. The Buccaneers against the Rams. 4 points favored towards the Bucs. Over-unders at about 48 right now. For me, it's kind of like, what Bucs team is going to show up? It's. I know they've been putting a lot of points on the board, but there's just times that they don't have that fluidity in the game. They don't have that consistency. But I know we were talking earlier, and you're confident about like AB and the TB, the AB.
Yeah, I mean they TB loves AB.
Yeah,
they've started to get some chemistry in this game, and then okay, that's just one weapon. You still have Evans, you still have Godwin, you still have Gronk. On the flip side, we talked about the Rams D and Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. Okay, Ramsey can only cover either Godwin or Evans. Probably Evans all game.
Yeah.
Then there's Donald. Arians knows about Donald, so we were even talking like Gronk might just be the decoy or even help out the tackler guard. They might be double teaming Donald this game because of the triple team, because they know once he gets past that line, Brady is not a mobile quarterback and he's gonna be down for the count.
Chop liver.
Yeah, exactly. So we've been looking at it. I mean, the over/under at 48. The Rams, even though they have some suspect games, putting up points. We know Brady and co can put up points. They're averaging at least 30-plus points in the past 6-7 games. Yep. Rams around the 20-ish, 21 points.
Yep.
We're liking over at 48.
Really like the over. Yeah. Really like it. All right. With that being said,
we're going to go.
Let's go. We're going to give you the locks here. We got 3 of them lined up. Jen, hit me with the first one. Baby.
All right, lock number 1 of the week. We gotta go. My Fins against those mile-low Broncos. Drew money, no lock. Fins minus 3.5. Let's go lock number 2.
We're going lock number 2. I'm going with my boy. You like that with the Vikings. I think -7, -6.5. I don't think it matters. I think you take them on the spread any day. What do you got the last one?
All right. For the last one, just before we give it, guys, gotta subscribe. You gotta like, hit in the comments. Let us know who else you like or what you don't like. If you don't like what we don't like, what we like, doesn't matter. Yeah. We got these locks. Lock number 3 of the week is Aaron. On the money line, Green Bay plus 100.
Take the money, baby.
If you're not picking with us, what are you doing? Bet, guys.
What are you doing?
Let's go.
Let's go.